Hello, my name is Rob Garner. I'm a computer programming instructor, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to catch an exception. So last time we saw that we could cause an exception to occur. In this case, we got a name error. We can also do a divide by zero. So I'm going to make a new program. I'm going to call it Catch Exception Demo. Oh, let me make it a Python program by adding py. And so we're going to make a program where we're going to cause exception to occur. Or actually what we're going to do is we're going to make a program first that could cause an exception. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to, let's say we want to bring in a number. So I'm going to bring in a number. Num1 is equal to, let's make it a float. Num2, same thing. So we're going to bring in two numbers. And then what we're going to do is divide them. And then we will print the results. So if we run this, we can, so if I put 10 and 2.5, I get 4. It works just fine. But what if I run this and I put in 10 and 0? What do we think is going to happen? Yep, we get a 0 division error. And that's not a big deal. We could rerun it. But let's say that on top of this, we put this inside of a loop. So we'll do a while true. And I'm going to put this in here. And then we'll do another here. We'll say do another is equal to input do another. And we'll take the 0th element and lower it. So now we're in a loop. So I'll put in 10, and I'll put in 5, and then it works. Yes, I want to do another. Oh. I had it backwards. Let's put in 10, put in 5. Yes, I want to do another. Let's put in 9, let's put in 3. Okay, it's working. Yes, I want to do another. Let's put 9, let's put 0. And it breaks, we get our error, and it stops the program. But what we would really like to be able to do is have this continue on. Well, what we can do is right in here, we can put a try and put an except block. And so what Python will do is it'll try to do this code. And then in this exception side, we can say print error. So if this code in here works, it'll just print the result. If at any point we get an exception, what will happen is this try block catches that exception and then executes this except block. You can almost think of it as an if there's an exception, do this code. So it's almost like an if statement for exceptions. But you have to identify the code that you're going to try, essentially. Now, let's try this again. So now I can put a 10, I can put a 5. That works fine. Yes, let's do another. Let's put 9, let's put 0. Oh, it says error, try again. Notice that ugly exception message doesn't show up anymore. My exception message shows up, and it gives me the opportunity to try again. And without breaking the program keeps running. So this is the power of using a try except block inside your code. Now the question comes out, where do you put the try block around? Well, if you know that the code you're writing can't cause an error, then generally speaking, you don't need a try except block. But if you get an unhandled exception, look at the code and decide what could cause an error. And usually it's going to have to do with user input. We can't be sure that the user won't put a 0 in for num2 here. And so that's what really drives this error. And so we're going to put not just the user input, but also anything that uses that at user input. So this line right here, line 6, is actually what's going to cause the exception after the user puts that input. So that needs to be in there. And then, you might as well put this in here as well so that it doesn't get too weird. And so you can put more things in here, but make sure you at least capture the things that might cause an exception. And note that there's another exception that could happen here. I could just put an enter and not give a number, and you can see that it catches that one too. So it's catching all those different types of exceptions. So this is how you do a try and except and catch an exception and keep your program running so that it only exits when you want it to exit, and it exits elegantly. So that's the try except block. Thank you very much.